Hey guys, Bolton here, and today we're going to be going over the new summer sets that were just revealed a couple days ago. And I'm just going to give my thoughts on them and see if they're, good value or anything, and tell you which ones I plan on getting like day one or what I might skip out on. I'm probably going to get all of these, but yeah, there's definitely some that are definitely going to be a wait for. But before we start, make sure you guys like and subscribe and comment any other type of video idea you want me to do down below, and I might get to that. But yeah, let's start with the first set, which is Kai's Motorcycle Speed Race. The set's going to retail for $10 and it's going to release on August 1st with 79 pieces. And I'm actually pretty excited because this is like the first time they're doing a double bike set in a while. I don't remember the last time they did it. Was it like Prime Empire, maybe? Was when they last did a double bike set. But for $10, it's pretty good value. Like, I think the Kai bike looks very nice. You do get a really nice Kai and Spectral Dragonian in the set. They look really cool. This one doesn't have the ghost tail, it just has the normal legs. But it's a pretty nice, cheap $10 set, in my opinion. The Kai bike looks really good. The Spectral Dragonia bike, these are like poly bag builds, so there's really not much to them. You do get the reveal blade in the sets. And overall, it's a very nice, just cheap way to get Kai and a Spectral Dragonian, so no complaints here with me. Next up is Aaron's Spinjitsu Battle Mech. This set's going to retail for $23. This one was going to be $20. The set releases in August and has 213 pieces. And this mech looks okay. This comes with Aaron and a Spectral Dragonian and Baby Ryu, which is cool that he's, still coming in other sets. But yeah, this is a pretty decent set. Last year, I wasn't a big fan of the Sora and the Cole and Kai mech that you can switch the limbs off. This is kind of the same style as those, so not a huge fan of that, but it does look pretty cool. It's a decent looking mech. Not much to really say on this. If you're really liking those mechs from last year, then this is a pretty good set for you. But for me, I'm just kind of meched out right now, so it's a decent set, but not really much to it. Next set is Rogue vs. Drix Race Car Duel. It's going to retail for $23. This one also got a price increase and has 111 pieces. I mean, what do you expect? It's a 4+ set. You do get 3 figures in the set, which is pretty nice. Nia, this is the cheapest way to get her, but it doesn't include her armor piece, which sucks. Drix is in this set, but he doesn't have his armor piece. And you do get a new J minifigure with a new hood, which is kind of cool, but besides that, there's really not much to it. I mean, the builds are just, 4+ builds, so no one really cares about them. Nothing too impressive. It's just kind of the run-of-the-mill 4+ stuff. You do get a reveal blade in the set, which is cool, but, who really cares? Alright, now we got something to talk about. So this set is Ronto the Master Dragon. It's going to retail for $50. It was going to retail for $45, and it comes out August 1st and has 381 pieces, and I do not like this set. I think this set is pretty bad. Figures, you get Sora, Lloyd, and new suits, which is cool. You get Zarked in the set. This is the cheapest way to get him. And then you also get Wildfire from last year, and she doesn't include her armor piece, which is kind of run-of-the-mill for these past few waves where they're just skimping out on armor pieces and not giving it to us, like clipping on those pennies, I guess. But this set, Jesus Christ. It does not look like Ronto at all. I'm pretty sure that's what everyone's been saying. For me, what kills it is the jaw. The jaw looks hideous. They went with, the molded head style for the top, but then the jaw is brick built and it doesn't match up at all, and it just ruins the build, in my opinion. And also the neck is very short too. This neck should be about twice as long, in my opinion. It should be double the size of what it is. And then the rest of it, like, the color scheme looks good. I like the wings that they're using. I think that's an okay wing piece for it. And then it's got some stud shooters, and there's a little shrine build, which is pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, and I also don't like the Evo joints. They just make this set look really cheap, in my opinion, even though it's not. It's $50. This set should be like $40. But whatever. The jaw kills it, man. It's horrible. Next overpriced set is Rogue's Mech Dragon Rider. This set's going to retail for $75. It was going to retail for $70. Comes out August 1st and has 584 pieces in. This set just looks like a $50 set to me. It doesn't look $70 to begin with. Now they're charging an extra $5. It's just, man. Those damn tariffs, bro. But minifigures, you get Rogue in this set, and then you get Aaron from the Thunderfang set, and then a Dragonian. And then the main star of this set is Rox. I mean, that's what everyone's wanting is Rox from this set. Should have included her cape, but whatever. Aaron has the revealed blade, which is pretty nice. But I'm just sick and tired of these fucking mech and the mech rider shit. It's just so bad. But I like the way the dragon looks. It's just the mech rider gimmick. I don't like that style. This is probably the best out of all the mech riders, in my opinion. This dragon just reminds me of like a chicken jockey or whatever. I love the color scheme of it. The white and the dark blue and the trans yellow really mix well together. And I just really like that color scheme. I think it looks pretty nice. But yeah, I'm just sick and tired of the mechs and stuff. It's just... But yeah, this one's probably going to be a day one. I know I'm hating on this set, but it's probably like my second favorite set, to be honest. Which is kind of wild. But yeah, this set should be like $50 in my opinion. Next up, the Ninja Combat Vehicle. This set's going to retail for $100 with 561 pieces. It comes out August 1st. It was originally going to retail for $90, but guess what? Lego, they're dangling the keys in front of our face with the new Frack minifigure. And honestly, I can't even be mad about it. Like, they're playing some 4D chess, and they know we're going to buy this anyways, so congrats to them. I can't even be mad about this. But everyone was kind of disappointed when we heard the rumors of this. They're like, oh, we're getting another combo vehicle that no one's going to like, but I actually really like the way this one looks, to be honest. It's a lot different. It's way different from the other ones that we had, and it is overpriced. This set looks like a $70 set in my opinion. But figures, you get Cole in his new suits. It looks okay. Wildfire without the armor. Again, Noct without a cape. Spectral Dragonian. Frack, but he doesn't have pupils, which is just like... God, what is up with Lego not putting pupils on their minifigures? And then we have a new Kai suit. Pretty sure it's the same as the one at the $10 set, which is actually pretty cool. The Dragonians, they have this little side build, which looks okay, but the build can split off into 3 different functions. You got 2 bikes and then a jet. So that's pretty cool. Individually, they look okay. They're some of the better looking individual vehicles that can form into another vehicle, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I would just prefer the way it looks combined together. Alright, next up is the Fire Knight Mech. It's going to retail for $120. It has 996 pieces, and this is part of the new sub-theme of Ninjago Legends. And it's a pretty decent set, in my opinion. My main criticism with this is just the base. It really reminds me of those Marvel diorama sets, which I just don't like. That kind of disc, the black disc pieces being used to make it look all adult themed, and I'm just not a big fan of that, especially for Ninjago. I just think it kind of just makes it seem like those Marvel sets, which I'm not a huge fan of those sets, but I think Ninjago does it a little bit better, in my opinion, than those 2 minifigures in this set, which is like, we need to get more minifigures. This is crazy. For $120 for almost 1,000 pieces, like, could at least have like 4 more minifigures. I think that would have been reasonable. The new Kai, he looks pretty cool, and you get this civilian in the set. He's okay. And then we don't really get good pictures of the monster that the Kai mech is on, but it looks pretty decent. And then the Kai mech is also pretty cool. It's definitely one of the better mechs. I do like this one a bit, but yeah, I'm just not as impressed with these sets, to be honest. And yeah, the cape looks pretty cool. Color scheme looks great with the dark red and just regular red and black. That looks cool, but yeah, there's not really much to this set in my opinion. But let's get on to the next set. Okay, I accidentally skipped over this set, but this is Lloyd's Jet Mech. It's going to retail for $110 and has 1,112 pieces. And this set got a price increase. It was originally going to be $100. Now it's $110, which $100 would have been great for this set. I would have loved $100, but $110 is stretching it. It's still a decent price for the set, but $100 would have been great. The mech looks pretty decent in my opinion. The mech form, like the color scheme with the green and the dark green, and then kind of the lighter yellow color looks pretty cool. But I think it looks best when it's in its jet form. It's got these really nice they're stickers, but it's great detailing on the top of it. I just really like the way the Jet looks. Sora has a little glider in this set too. And then Kerr, she has this Bone Dragon, which is pretty cool, and it can connect to Thunderfang, which is pretty nice. And then figure selection in this set, you get Sora and Lloyd in their suits. You get Kerr, you get a Dragonian, and then you get Tyr in the set, which is pretty cool in their spectral forms. So Kerr is probably the best minifigure in this set. She looks great with arm printing. Really like that figure. And I actually lied. This is probably my second favorite set out of the two in the summer wave. I kind of just completely forgot about this set, but it looks really cool. I like it a lot. So let's get on to the next one. So the next set is the Guardian Dragon. It's going to retail for $150 and has 1,650 pieces. I also forgot to mention that this set and the Fire Knight Mech release on June 1st, which is pretty cool. That gives us time to get these two sets and then have the rest of the summer sets come out in August, which I do really appreciate that they are doing this. And I predicted right. I told you guys when the rumors were coming out that I predicted that the Legend sets would come out in June. So I was right about that one. But this set is probably my favorite out of the Legend sets. I just like dragons more than mechs, you guys know that. And the color scheme is green, which looks really cool. And the shrine it's on actually looks pretty nice too. It's got this nice crown on the top of its head, and the wings are cloth or vinyl, which, you know, that's what I prefer on dragons. And you get one minifigure in the set, which is Master Wu. He looks pretty decent. He's got that new armor piece. And the mountain it's on looks really cool. It's got this waterfall and a shrine next to it. So yeah, this is definitely my favorites out of the Legend sets. And I will probably get this set day one when it comes out. I'll probably wait on the Fire Knight Mech. But yeah, this set looks pretty cool. So I will definitely get this day one. The last set is the Temple Bounty. It's going to retail for $200. Comes out August 1st. Has 2,387 pieces. And yeah, this is the best set of the wave. It looks the best in my opinion. This is probably like the second best bounty. I still prefer the movie bounty in my opinion. But as you can see, it's pretty big. There's a lot of interior space. I believe this is the bounty with the most interior. The minifigures in this set are pretty disappointing. I wish it would have included like 4 more minifigures, preferably maybe just throwing this out there. Noct, Drix, Kerr, and Rox would have been perfect in this set, but you know, just throwing that out there. We have Zane in the set. He's a new figure. He looks pretty cool. You get Cole in the set. The second way to get him. Zarkt, a third way to get him. Rogue is in the set, which is pretty cool. And then Wildfire is in another set without the armor piece again. What the fuck are we doing, Lego? And then we have Nia in this set with her armor piece. So pretty much Zane and technically Nia with the armor piece are the 2 exclusive figures of the set, which is just really, in a $200 set, we can only get really 1.5 exclusive minifigures, like 1.25. The build looks really cool. I like it a lot. My main like when I first saw the leaks, my main criticism with it was I thought it was going to be very, very skinny. I thought there was, you know, very long, very tall, but I didn't think it was going to have enough width to it. But it's about 10 inches, which is pretty nice. It gives you enough space, and there's a lot of interior to this, which I really enjoy. I like the dragon going through just kind of the buildings and the darker color scheme looks really nice with the dark red and the browns and the blacks. They look really cool. And yeah, I just really enjoy this set. And it's easily the best in my opinion. So yeah, this is easily a day one in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my thoughts on the summer sets. I know it's pretty negative in this video, but that's just, I'm a consumer, so I see what's wrong and I'm going to complain about it. But day one, I'm probably getting, day one on June 1st, I'm getting the Guardian Dragon for sure. And then day one for August 1st, I'll probably go with the Temple Bounty, Lloyd's Jet Mech, and Rogue's Mech Dragon Rider. Really it's just to get Kerr and Rox. And then I just really like the bounty build. I feel like that's the best build too. And then I'll probably get the Kai's motorcycle set because that's the only set that comes with Kai besides the Ninja Combat Vehicle, which I'll probably get that set later, maybe on sale or something. But yeah, that's kind of my rough buying guide for what I plan to do with these summer sets. Make sure you guys leave down your thoughts down below. I will be making a ranking video here soon on all these sets, and you could probably guess how I would rank them by what I've said in this video. But yeah, that's going to do it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, comment down any other videos you would like me to do, and maybe I can get to it. But yeah, see you guys later.